Hello everybody. So in the course of C programming language, we have started discussion on introduction of C. Also in the last three video, I have discussed all the points 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I finished the introduction part, right? So these are the several points in the last three video I discussed. Here also notes are available, right? So this is my last point I discussed in the last class, last videos, right? So what is the procedure oriented programming? What do you mean by monolithic programming, right? Uh, why the C is procedure oriented programming, POP? Okay, C support, POP. All these things we have covered. We have already covered in the last class. So today in this video, I will tell you some history, right? Some history of C, history of C language, right? History of C. I will tell this one today. Sir, why history? Every story has some history or not? So C is also a story. C having also some history. We need to understand those history because sometimes the interviewer also asking 2 3 questions for testing your knowledge about the C. They're also asking some 2 3 questions from the history of the C. Sir, what we will study, what we will learn in the history? Sir, we will learn in the history who is the developer of the C, in which year, some basic idea we will discuss, some basic idea about the C. I mean, in which year C developed. Is C is the first programming language, or before C any other programming languages are there? Is C is derived from other programming language, right? All these things one by one we will discuss in the topic of history of C, right? History of C. Actually, history means what? Past thing, right? But everybody is recommending don't see your past, don't see the past, always focus on present and future. But still, in the interview point of view, right, this is very important. Maybe the interviewer may ask 1 2 questions from this chapters, this topic. So let me discuss this one with you people, right? History of C. Sir, in which year the C is developed or C came to market? C is released. First version of C is released. C is a software or not? C programming language. It is a software, right? So, on which year software language actually? In which year this C came to the market, came to the picture? Sir, in the year of 1972. Sir, in the year of 1972, right? In the year of 1972, C came to C released, right? C programming language. C programming language released. Right? First version is released. Right? Sir, who developed this one? Who is the developer? Who is the developer here? Or we can say who is the father of C? Sir, father of C is Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Name Dennis Ritchie. Right? Dennis Ritchie. R R I T C H I E. Dennis Ritchie. R I. Oh, sorry. R I. R I T C. Dennis Ritchie is the father of C language. Right? C language. Sir, who is Dennis Ritchie? Sir, Dennis Ritchie is the father of C language. right? But what is its designation? What the particular guy was doing? No, that particular guy was working as a software engineer, right? Who is who is who is working as a software engineer, right? Software engineer in which place, sir? In AT and T. AT and T. What is the full form of AT and T? The full form of AT and T is American, American, right? American telephone, telephone and telegraph. American telephone and telegraph, telegraph, right? AT and T full form. AT and T Bell Laboratory. Okay, the company name, the software company name is what? AT and T Bell Laboratory. Bell Laboratory, right? Where it is located, sir? It is located. It is located. America, obviously. Written American telephone telegraph, right? It is located in, okay, America. America. Okay, there is a state called Murray Hills, right? Murray Hills. Murray Hills. Okay. In which city? The city name is New Jersey. New Jersey. I think the matches are going on there. The T20 World Cup matches just is going on in that place, that city also. New Jersey. New Jersey, right? In America. So in this is the location of this company, right? In this company there was a software engineers name is Dennis Ritchie, who developed this programming language in the year 1972. Okay, 1972. The programming language is C programming language, right? Sir, is the C programming language is the beginning programming language, initial stage? No. C is again derived from other programming language. Sir, what is that? What is that programming language? And who derived? Dennis Ritchie obviously derived the C language, but the Dennis Ritchie derived the C language from one more programming language that is called B programming language. Right? Can I write here? C is derived from B programming language. What is this one, sir? Alphabetical C B. Okay, language, right? It is derived from B programming language. Sir, who is the father of B, or who developed B language? Sir, B language, right? The B language is developed developed by which one? Developed by Ken Thompson, right? Developed by a programmer, right? In his work is a programmer, named as Ken Thompson, Ken, Ken Thompson, Ken Thompson. He is also working, right? He is also working in the same company. He is also working. He is also not was. He was also working in the same company, in the same AT and T Bell Laboratory, right? Same company, both are working. But first the B language developed by the Ken Thompson. Ken Thompson is a programmer in the AT&T laboratory software company, right? From the B language, so modification done by Dennis Ritchie, and finally he developed a software language, programming language named as C programming language, right? Sir, B is the starting language or initial stage? No. B again also derived from another programming language, right? What is the programming language? Sir, B derived from, right? Derived from, derived from which language? Sir, A language. No, no. B derived from the language, right? The derived from the programming language known as BCPL. BCPL. What is the full form BCPL? Basic, basic combined, combined. Okay, basic combined programming language, language, right? But actually, it is a failure model. This is not so effectively work. This programming language, just like B and C programming, it is not so effectively work. So it is a failure model. Sir, who derived this one? Okay, who is the developer of this BCPL programming language? You know, Martin Richards. Sorry, Martin Richards, right? Martin Richards, right? Martin Richards. Okay, okay. Who was working as assistant professor, right? Assistant professor in Cambridge University, right? Cambridge, EGP University. Okay, University. Okay, University. He developed this programming language. Which one? BCPL. Okay. So he developed this programming language BCPL. So from BCPL, B language derived by the Ken Thompson, who was the programmer, who was a programmer working in AT&T laboratory. From B language, C language is developed by the Dennis Ritchie. He was also working in the same software company AT&T as a software engineer. Right. This is the few things about the history about the C language. Right. Again, what happened after that? So C is a standard. C is a standard programming language, and from 1972 onwards, right, C is used to develop first small software by using this programming language. Started some software development has been started here, right? Sir, what happened in the year, right, in the year 1989, okay, corporations called ANSI, ANSI. What is ANSI full for? American, American, okay, American National Standards, Standards Institute, right? Institute, okay, released one new version of the C. Okay, released a new version of the C. Released a new version of C. Okay, new version of the C named as C, named as ANSI, right? Named as ANSI, okay, ANSI, or it is also called as, or it is also called as C89, C89, because at the year, in the year 89 it is developed, so it is also called as C89. Sir, what is the other name of NCC? Sir, C89. Okay. Who developed this new version? Who released? American National Standard Institute, right? This is not a particular person, right? a particular persons who developed C language, that who is called the father of C, that is Dennis Ritchie. But after C, several versions also came. So a corporation, a organization combinedly worked on that and released a new versions named as ANSYS, and it is also called as C89. C89, right? Next, what happened in the year 1999, right? In the year 1999, iOS, okay, iOS certified, ISO certified, right? What is the full form of iOS? International organization, right? International organization for standardization, for standardization standardizations, right? International organization for standardizations. Okay, nowadays we are calling it as ISO. Initially it was iOS, now we are calling it as, nowadays it is ISO. Nowadays it is ISO, right? ISO, International Standard Organizations, right? Standard organizations again release the new version of C language, right? Okay, again released the new version, okay, new version, VERSIY, new versions named as, what is that? So C99, C99. Okay, so this all the points what I discussed, the history about this C, right? Sir, what is the beginning language? Beginning language is nothing but BCPL. This is the first programming language, BCPL. From BCPL, CB language is developed. From B language, C language is developed. Right? Now, C new versions in the 1989, also called as ANSYS, also familiar with the name C89, released. In the 1999, one more new version came. The name is what? C99. So initially, when the C language is developed, okay, when the C language is developed, okay, they are generally used in a operating system Unix, right? Unix operating system is the oldest operating system. Windows not oldest. Before Windows, Unix was there, right? Unix operating system. So C language in the beginning, okay, beginning the C, right? The C language or C programming, we can write C programming, right? Language language are being used, where were being used in Unix operating system. Unix operating system. Already I have told about the operating system in the introduction to C. There are several operating systems are there: Unix, Linux, Mac OS. Okay, but in our mobile we are using Android operating systems, Windows operating system, most familiar nowadays. Everybody are using, already there, available there. So one of the operating system is Unix. So in the beginning stage, C language, right? C language, C language is used in which operating systems? Unix operating system first it is used. But nowadays we can using in any operating system we can use, right? Any operating system the C language can use. We can use in Unix operating system. Now we can also use in Windows operating system. Also Linux operating system we can also use, right? Next is the C language, right? The C language is your capitals, right? C language is language. C language is machine independent, right? Independent. Independent. Sir, what do you mean by the machine independent? What is the particular sentence meaning? The C language is machine independent. Machine, right? What is the meaning? The C language is machine independent. Meaning is what? Meaning is very clear. In the machine, computer is a machine or not? The computer is a machine. Several parts is there, right? Several out of those several parts, one part is called processor, central processing unit. In short form, we are calling it as processors. In the earlier days, okay, in the earlier days, there are there are several processors. Several There are several processors are there. 1 minute. Several processors are such as one processor is 80386. One processor is 80486. One processor is 80586. One processor name is core. This is the advanced version. First 80386 processor was used in computers. Next 80486, 80586. Now core 2 duo. One processor name is core 2 duo. Next processor came, sir, dual core. Okay, dual core processors. Maximum time also we have listen this what dual core processors. Okay, now we are using intercore processors, right? Intercore processor. Intercore intercore processors like intercore i3 or intercore i5, right? i5 or intercore i7, okay, or i9, like these processors we are using. So whether the computer is in the computer, this processor is there, this processor is there, or intercore processor is there, or dual core processor is there, any processor is there, in any processor the C language will be run happily, right? So in this or in the, I'll write here, right? in the above in the above all processor, right? Processor C language, right? The C C C can be happily 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 run, right? Happily run. The C can be happily run. Sir, any processor, the machine, my computer contain either 80386 or 486 or 586 or core 2 duo or dual core intercore having i3 i5 i7, any processor, no problem at all. Any processor, any machine, C can be happily run. That's why C language is called machine independent. The machine is what? Machine. In the machine, processor is the most important part, right? Processor is the most important part. Which type of processor it is, there is a no obstacle, there is a no such restriction that C language can be run in this processor only, in intercore processor only, or in dual core processor. No restriction, such kind of restriction is there. C language can happily run in any processor. That's why the C language is called machine independent language, right? Machine independent, right? But some languages are there earlier, okay, but some languages are there earlier, okay, which can only run on specific processors, right? Some languages, mark my word, some languages are also available in the earlier days, right? Which languages can be run, languages can be run only on a specific processor, only on a specific machines, but C doesn't having that type of bad features. So C is a standard level language, right? Because it can run in machine, any processor the machine having, we can happily run the C language, right? That's why C language is a machine independent language. But one demerit is there, right? Man, one demerit is there. What is the demerits? Observe the C language, right? Language, C language is platform dependent. Platform DEPENDENT dependent, right? Platform dependent. The C language is platform dependent. Some typing problem is happening here. Okay, no problem. I will manage. Okay. So C language is platform dependent. So what do you mean by platform dependent? We understood what is machine independent, because any machine will take, any processor will take, C language can be happily run. But what do you mean by platform dependent? Here, platform meaning is operating system. Right? Platform meaning is here operating system, right? Platform meaning is operating systems. Suppose you want to install, okay, you want to install the C software in your computer, right? How to install, sir? You have to go to the Google, right? You have to go to the Google. In the Google, you have to search C download or installations. Immediately option will come. C for Windows, C for Linux, C for Unix, C for macOS. Like this option will come. What are those? Linux, Unix, macOS. Those are operating system. Windows are operating system, right? So for different operating system, different C softwares are available. That means a C software, single C software, we cannot install in Windows. Okay, those C software which we are installing in the Windows, the same C software we cannot install in Linux. Already different platform to execute, to run the C language in different platform, different C softwares are available. Different C softwares are available, sir. But suppose you will go to install, suppose in your system, if you go to install PhonePe or WhatsApp, is it asking in which system you are want to install the WhatsApp, in Windows or Linux or in Unix? No. In WhatsApp case, it is not asking, but in few software case, you have you observed? You can observe easily if you Google and search some specific softwares you want to install in your machine, in your computers. Immediately, several options will be displayed. Okay, that software in Windows software, in Windows operating system, that software in the Linux operating systems. Okay, but some most softwares are there. While we will want to install in our computer machines, they will never ask. They will never ask what type of operating system you are using, whether you are using Windows or Android or any Unix, Linux you are using. They will never ask. That means those kind of software can be run in any operating systems. Okay, those kind of software can be run in any operating system, but there are some softwares are there which is restricted in the point of view of that operating system. That means some specific operating system is required to run that and run that software, right? I cannot install C software which are working in Windows. The same software I cannot install in Linux. In the Google for Linux software, for Linux operating systems, other C software is available. We can download that one only, not Windows software. We can done. That will not work, right? So platform meaning platform dependent here. Platform meaning what? Operating system. So C language is a fully platform dependent. Fully platform dependent. Suppose example, sir. Example. Suppose I'm writing a program. Suppose I'm writing a program or I'm developing I'm developing a applications using C language, right? Suppose example, I will give you example. Okay, if an application, okay, application will develop. Application means software. Suppose will develop using C in Windows operating system is required or not? Machine is required or not to develop a software, to develop a applications? A machine is required. In that machine, maybe Windows operating system will be there, maybe Linux operating system will be there, maybe any other operating system will be there. You assume that in which system we are developing the application or developing the software or designing the softwares. In that system, that machine, Windows operating system is there. Windows. Windows operating system will be there, right? Windows operating system will be there. Application will develop using Windows operating system, Windows OS. Then that application will not run, okay, will not run in another system, another machine or another computer, right? Another machine, okay, machine having 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 okay, having Unix, Linux, okay, Linux, Mac OS, okay, Mac OS, etc. So what is the point? Point is, suppose you are developing an application in a machine by using a computer. In that computer, Windows operating system is there. Now, by pen drive, you take that applications, that software to another machine in which Unix operating system is there, Linux operating system is there. Then that application or the software is not going to work in the second machines in which Unix operating system or Linux or Mac OS operating system is developed. Sir, then what is the solution? Solution is once again I need to design the same software in the Unix operating system. No doubt this application can be run happily another operating system, another machine where Windows operating system is working. Sir, let me give you example here, diagram here, so that you can understand easily. So suppose this is the machine here. This is my machine here, right? This is my computer. Okay. Like this, number of computers are here, right? Okay, let me bring little bit down. Observe, sir, carefully observe. Diagrammatically I'm giving because easy to understand only. Right. So there was three systems are there. Suppose in this system, operating system is Windows, right? Windows, DOS Windows. And here C software is there. Using C, okay, using C, okay, using C language, I develop a applications, right? I develop a application or software. Application I develop. Application or software I develop. Software I develop, right? So this is one more system, one more machine. Suppose in this machine, Windows is there. Operating system is Windows. In this machine, operating system is Linux. Linux. In this here, operating system is Mac OS. Mac OS. Now, what I will do, if I will give this applications, right? If I give this application, right? Observe, sir. If I'll give this application to this system, this application to this system, this application to this system, and this application to this system, right? So here the application will be work perfectly, but here it will not work. Here it will not work. Why, sir? Because this application is designed by using which language, sir? C language. Using C language it is designed, right? And while designing, which operating system was there in this machine? Sir, Windows operating system was there in the machines, right? So only the machine having Windows software it can run happily, but here not possible. Here not possible. This concept is called platform dependent C language. This concept is called platform dependent. Sir, why it is platform dependent? Later I will tell. But you should understand what do you mean by C is a platform dependent language. That means if you are designing, developing any software by using C language, okay, and in that machine, suppose a particular machine, particular operating system is there, then what will be happen? Sir, those applications only work in the machine in which machine the same operating system will be installed. If the operating system will be changed in the any machines and we are trying to execute, trying to run these applications, that will be fail here. That will be fail here, right? This is a very problem. It's a big disadvantages of the C language. Sir, suppose one more example I will give you. Suppose this is the setup box, right? This is one setup box. You know setup box, Tata Play, right? Airtel, all these things are there or not? Dish TV, right? Dish TV, all these things are there. Sir, from this setup box, okay, from this setup box, we are connecting with the television or not? From this setup box, we are connecting to this television. Then from this setup box, we are connecting to this televisions, right? From this setup box we are connecting to this television. Sir, suppose this is data play TP. This one is Airtel, right? This one is Airtel, and this one is suppose Dish TV, right? Okay, sir, in every Tata Play, right? In every Tata Play, the same channels are available or not? Here also G Cinema, here also G Cinema, here also G Cinema. At a particular time in the G Cinema, same picture also you can able to see or not? In the television which is connected with the Tata Play, in that G Cinema, suppose one movie Bahubali is running. At the same time, the Airtel Tata Play also, which is connected to a television, Bahubali movie is also running, and Dish TV also same movie is also running, right? That means here the platforms are different. Here the platform are different. Here the platform is Tata Play. Here the platform is Airtel. Here the platform is Dish TV, right? Dish TV. But they are able to show the same content here in the first television, second television, third televisions. Now tell me, this Tata Play, Airtel, this and this TV is designed. There some program. These are the software only. The Tata Play, Airtel, Dish TV, these are the only softwares. Now tell me, if the software will be designed by the C language, if that software will be designed by the C language, is it possible to see at a time G Cinema Bahubali here, G Cinema Bahubali here, G Cinema Bahubali? No, not possible, because C is a fully platform dependent programming language. If the Tata Play software will be designed by the C language, Airtel software also designed by the C language, Dish TV software also designed by the C language, then there is a problem, severe problem will be arise. So to design this kind of things, right? To design this kind of things, what they are using, they are not using the C language. They are using other language, Java they are using, Python they are using, right? .NET they are using, other languages they are using, because those languages are not platform dependent. They are platform independent language. They are machine independent also and platform independent also. But C is machine independent but platform dependent language. So this is a big problem here, right? Big problem, because Data Play, how it is working, sir? Internet connection, through the internet connection only. Okay, internet connection, because that means signal it is receiving. We have to install, one that what else, that antenna at the top of the floors. Airtel antenna at the top of the floors, Dish TV antenna at the top of the floors, then it will receive the signal. So how it is receiving the signal? How it is receiving the signal? From there some station is there. Okay, from signal station is there, from there it is able to receive the signals. Okay, that is web based only. So if you design all this application or software, Data Play Airtel with C language, this kind of things will be going to be fail. So C language never used, as it is platform dependent, it is never used to design which software, which type of software, sir? Web-based web software, sir. Okay, web software means, suppose your WhatsApp, without internet it cannot be run. Facebook, PhonePe, Google Pay, lot of softwares are there, right? Those softwares cannot be designed, cannot be developed by the C language, because they need internet. Okay, they need internet. And here is the problem I saw. If it is designed by C language, then what will be the problem? So then which software will be used to design? Standalone softwares, like different game. To play game, internet is not required, right? To do calculation by the calculator, internet is not required, right? So those kind of softwares we can design by the help of C language. So observe here. Observe here. I'll do the diagram properly here, right? So this is the explanations, right? So observe, sir. 1 minute you observe. Sir, suppose here is the system. Here is the system, right? Okay, the system name is right. Here the machine operating system is Windows, suppose Windows, and processor is, suppose processor in Windows of the machine processor is, I'll write here. But the processor is i3 intercore, i3 processor or i5 processor. So, okay, no problem. Here is another system, right? Here I'll draw another system. Here is another system. Here, suppose the operating system is suppose DOS is one operating system also, right? And here suppose the processor is dual core, processor, right? Dual core processor, here. Now, suppose here also I'm writing the C language, C software also I installed here. I can happily run the C program here. Also, I can happily run the C program here. Suppose this is the C software, different versions available. So this is C. I can install C in this system also. Okay, in this system also, and in this system also. No problem at all. Right. So I'm writing a program here. I'm writing a program in the Windows operating system in the first machine, also writing a program in the second machine, DOS operating system. You know, while after writing the program, I need to save the file. In which name? Sir, dot C extension, right? No, I will save the file. Suppose file1 dot C. Everything, whatever, suppose you Microsoft Word you are using, you are writing something, means you have to save the file, right? When you are going to save the files, what is the extension, sir? Extension will come txt file, text file, right? Similarly, if it is a PDF file, dot PDF, dot txt. If it is MP3 file, dot MP3. Similarly, if you are using C language to write a file, then the extension of the file is what? C dot C, file1 dot C. In which language you are writing? C is which language, sir? High level programming language, nothing but simple English, sir. Simple English. Similarly, here also same. Suppose file1 dot C you save, and here also C sub high level programming language, English language, right? English language. Now, what is the next step, sir? Next step, sir, can my computer understand this English language? No. For that, I have to do compile. For that, I have to do compile here and here also. Sir, I have to do here compile. Right here, compile. CUMPIL, compile. Here also I have to do compile. Right. Sir, when compilation will be done, then this file1.c will be converted to another file. Right? Automatically, this file1.c will be converted to another file here also and here also. You know that file extension become okay. Okay, that file extension become dot obj. Okay, object file dot obj, file1 dot obj. Here also dot obj file will be created. Who will create this file, sir? Compiler will create this file. Okay, we are created file1 dot c. Then compiler, in the compiler this file will be compiled, error checking will be happen. That means what happened in the compiler? This English language will be converted to machine understandable language, I mean binary code, byte codes. Once it is converted, the file name will be changed, one more new file will be created there, that is dot obj file. Sir, after creation of the dot obj file, what is the next, sir? Result required or not? Result. So program I have written, the application I developed here, the software I developed here, some result or not? For getting the result, I need to run, right? I need to run this file. Which file? Dot obj file I need to run. I need to run this dot obj file here also, here also. So if I will run, right? If I'll run, then which file will be developed? You know, I have to run here, right? So run here also run, here also run. Run doesn't, don't think that we're taking part in a run race. No, we have to execute this file, right? Run, run. If I'll run it, then what will be happen? Sir, here one more file, will be created. What is the file, sir? Executable file will be created. The file extension will be dot exe, executable file. Here also dot exe, executable file will be created. Sir, in which operating system I written the program? Windows operating system. And here in which operating system? DOS operating system. Now at the end I got a .exe file and I got a .exe file, executable file. Then what I will do, suppose you have three friend, okay, three friend, you give this file to your three friend, one friend, two friend, and third friend you give. Here also you give to three friend, one, two, and three. Okay, the three friend having three, they are having system, own machines. So here he having one machines. Okay, one machines. Here also having one machines, own machine, own computer having, right? One computer. Here also their own computer having. Right, right. Sir, 1 minute. Right. So they are having their own machines. So here, suppose your one first friend, he is using Windows operating system, Windows operating system, and second friend, he is using Linux operating system, and he is using DOS operating system, DOS. Here also, suppose first friend using Windows operating system, okay, Windows operating system. Here he is using DOS operating system, and here he is using what? Linux operating system. Now tell me, sir, this executable file, right? This executable file, this executable file, can it happily run in this system? Yes, because this executable file is developed, this software is developed by using a Windows software only, Windows operating system only. So in this operating system also Windows installed, happily this program, this application, this software will be executed here. But in this case, not possible. In this case, not possible, right? So here, in this second case, DOS operating system, by using DOS operating system, I develop this executable file application. So what I'll do, I'll give these three friends. Among three friends, the second friend having same environment. Okay, environment in the sense in which environment the software developed, this friend having same environment, same operating system, right? Same environment, which in which environment the operating system, the application is developed, the first friend having same environment, Windows. Now in this case, here it will not work, here it will be happily work, and here it will not work, right? Here it will not work. Sir, why? Because it is platform platform independent, independent, right? It is platform independent. Why? Because it is platform independent. Okay, na? It is platform independent. Observe, sir, descent, left and observe. But same C software happily can be run in i5 processor or not? Happily can run in dual core processor or not? That means it is machine independent, right? I can write the C software is what? Machine, sorry, platform dependent, no, independent, platform dependent. Mistake I'm writing here. Okay, I will delete this to IN, delete, platform dependent. But same machine here, right? The C language happily can run any machines. So I can write here this platform independent, right? Independent, platform independent, right? Observe, sir. The C language, in with one respect, if you see, in one point of view, it is platform independent. In another point of view, it is platform dependent, right? In one point of view, in C language, in one point of view, it is platform independent, whereas in another point of view, it is platform dependent. In some cases it is independent, some cases dependent. That means, can I use a particular word here? This concept is called, this concept is called, no, this concept is called partial portability. Okay, partial portability. These two concept, right? These two concept, this concept is called, what is the concept, sir? Partial portability. What is portability? Partial portability. Right. Called partial portability, right? This concept, because it is mess on the point of view of machine or processor, it can happily, C language can happily run in any machines. But in the point of view of operating system, it required the same operating system, in which operating system the particular applications or software developed using C language, right? So this concept is called, no, partial portability. Okay, partial. What is the meaning of partial portability? You know, one concept is there. What is that concept? MNP, 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 mobile number portability, right? What we are doing there, sir? Mobile number portability. We will not change our number, right? We will not change our number. Number is as it is, but what will be changed, sir? Number will not change, but what will be changed? So service provider will be changed. I can convert Geo to BSNL, Airtel to BSNL. So this is the portability meaning, portability meaning, right? The same thing is here also happening, right? So this is the history of C language, right? History of C language. But this kind of features is not there in the advanced programming language such as Java, Python, .NET. These are advanced programming language, right? So this kind of, those languages are platform independent. Those languages are platform independent. That means, if you are designing a software using Java language in Windows software, right? Okay, let me copy first one, this one. Control X, Control T. Right. So this is the diagram also here. Okay, right, sir? Suppose I will design the program, right? Develop a software by operating system user also Windows. Suppose Windows, you know, and language I am using Java. Suppose Java using or Python using. Then what will happen? You know, after that I will compile it, right? I will compile it. This is .java file will be created here. Okay, here .java file will be created by using dot Java file one Java file will be created. Java file will be created. Here .java file extension. Then after that compilation has to be done. When compilation has to be done, no, compilation has to be done. COMPIL, compilation has to be done. After compilation, which file will be created? You know, dot class file. Dot class file extension of the file is dot class file. right? Then after dot class file, I have to run. Then for run, okay, I have to run it. Run it. If I'll run, okay, run, right? Then what will happen? Okay, I'll run it. Suppose I will run it. This dot class file I will take and I will run it in any operating system. Suppose three machines are here. Okay, three machine are here. One machine here, two machine, right? And here third machine are there. Here suppose Windows. Here suppose Windows. Here suppose Linux, right? Linux. And here suppose DOS is there. DOS is okay. DOS is there. Okay. So what I will do, I will give this code. Okay. This dot class. I want to run here, and run here. Here also it can execute fine. Here also it will execute fine. Here also it will execute fine. Here also it will execute. Because why sir? Here why? Because in this machine, suppose here also Java have to install. Java software must be required. Here Java, you develop the program, right? Develop the program using Java softwares, right? So here also Java required. Java has to be installed. While we are installing the Java automatically create a JVM. Here JVM is available, right? JVM, JVM will be available. JVM, Java Virtual Machine. What is the full form of JVM? JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Virtual Machine. Sir, what is the function of this? What is the role of this Java Virtual Machines? Java Virtual Machines. Observe, sir. Actually, this application is designed by which operating system? Windows operating system, na? But here Windows operating system happily it will work. But here Linux operating system. But software is developed using Windows operating system. Now this JVM will be function here. The JVM work is it will create a virtual environment, Windows environment inside this Linux machine, or inside this machine where Linux operating system is installed. What is the role of the JVM, sir? JVM has the responsibility, or the JVM is responsible to create a virtual environment, right? A virtual environment, same as the environment in which environment the original application or original software has been developed. So this is the my machine. This machine has which operating system, sir? Windows operating system, right? So but this operating system is Linux operating system. So portability issue will come here because this will not execute. But this problem will be solved by the software, by the component here in the Java. The name is what? Java Virtual Machine. Whenever you will install Java software in your computer, automatically Java Virtual Machine also installed, right? What is the role of this Java Virtual Machine, sir? Java Virtual Machine role is it will create the same environment, right? It will create the same environment. Okay, it will create the same environment, in which environment the particular software application has been designed or developed, right? Here also DOS environment. Here the JVM will be create the virtual Windows environment here in this system. Automatically it will create. So that's why this code happily can be run Windows, because already it is Windows, no problem. It is Linux, but Java JVM will be create a Windows, virtual Windows. Okay, virtual Windows. Virtual means imaginary. Suppose I am now talking with you. I'm explaining some things. Can you touch me? Can you touch me? No, you cannot touch me. But I am available or not? The same way. Okay, here Linux operating system is there, but JVM has the capacity that can create a virtual environment. Okay, a virtual environment same as the environment in which the particular application has been developed. So in this concept, lot of applications are working. Suppose I will take an example of Facebook, right? Facebook, right? This Facebook, right? Facebook, sir, in which language this Facebook has been created? Obviously it is not created, not developed. The Facebook is a software or not? It is a software. Obviously this Facebook software or Facebook applications not created by using C language. It is created by using Java language or a Python language or .NET language. Those languages are platform dependent. Sir, how you are saying? Observe, sir. The same Facebook, if you open, can you open in the computer desktop? The same Facebook ID, can you open? Can you open in your mobile also? Mobile also? Yes or no? The same Facebook, you can control check. you can you can open this Facebook in your computer, in a system, in a computer also, in a computer, and in your mobile also, right? Mobile also. And you are going to get same content or not? Here whatever you can see in the computer, in your account, the same thing also you can see in your mobile also, right? But in your computer, which operating system? Maximum Windows operating system. But in your mobile, which operating systems are? Android operating systems. So operating system change or not? But ditto, what contents you are observing in the computer, same content also available in the mobile or not, right? That means it is 100% sure this Facebook software is not designed by which language? C language. Rather it is divided by using which language? Sir, Java or Python or okay, or a .NET language, right? .NET. Those languages are platform independent language, right? Facebook. Suppose mm, some persons, this Facebook software, this worldwide everybody is accessing, in the America also, in UK also, in India also, in every country, number of at a times everyone able to access this Facebook, right? And in America, suppose that person is using, suppose, Linux operating system. In India, suppose one person is using Windows operating system. In UK also, UK, suppose one person is using Linux, Unix operating systems. But the Facebook design browser first page is visible to same to all of you, or not? All the which accessing the Facebook in the America, which accessing the Facebook in the UK, which accessing the Facebook in the India also, they are going to see same content or not? Yes, because this Facebook is designed in the language, that language is platform independent, right? That's why this kind of thing is available. So a common questions interviewer is asking, why C is not used to develop web application, web based applications, right? Why C is not used to develop web-based applications? Only standalone applications we are designing by the C software. This is the problem, sir. Because Facebook we are using worldwide, right? In UK region, in US region, in Singapore region, in India regions. If it is a platform dependent language, hmm, then there is no guarantee. Suppose I will suppose while I'm installing the Facebook, is it asking you are installing the Facebook for which operating system? Windows operating system or Android operating system or Linux operating system? No, it is not asking. That is universal. These applications are universal applications. It can it this because this application, this software is developed by these languages only. So it can, any system you can install, having any operating system, it can happily run. So I hope this concept, history of C, is clear to all of you. 1 to 2 times please watch this video. You can easily understand. I explained, but here some keyword problem is there, that's why little bit time taken to type. But this concept is this much only. So you observe this video, watch this video at least 2 times, you can able to understand, right? So the question, the common interview questions are, why C is not used to develop the web browser. This is the answer. So this is the answer, because C is the platform dependent. Okay, platform dependent. So here what else, what this platform independent, also we can say it is cross platform. Cross platform, cross platform language, which are the Java, Python, .NETs are also called as cross platform language. Okay, cross platform language, right? These are called cross platform language. Okay, so with this I will conclude here. Hmm? Next class I will start some basic programmings with some examples, right, on C language, right? So up to this you practice well introduction. If you clear about the introduction and history understand, then in future, in the coming days, you will not face any problem. So I conclude here. I will meet in the next video, right? Okay.